Oh my god, hello everyone! It's me! I'm back with the one video that I upload every year. That's right, it's the annual speed draw, and I get to tell you guys about some of the projects I'm working on, so that's really exciting. First of all, I'm really sorry this came out a bit late. You know, school just happens to end around late April, and my birthday's around that time, so I was really caught up in the past few weeks. I've been working on some great stuff in the past year. I'm so excited. The first big thing is Artfight. I did Artfight last year, and I will do it again this July, so if you guys are doing that, please go add me, because I would love to draw your OCs. I love doing Revenge. It is just so much fun, and everyone has some great characters. The next thing is I finally wrapped up that tarot deck project. Back in 2021 or so, I started a hand-drawn tarot deck, and it has 80 cards. So I finally finished doing all the editing and write-ups, and it's all on my website, which I will link down below. It is so much fun. Unfortunately, I don't think I will be able to sell these just because production is really high, and I'm just not in a place to do that right now. But I really appreciate the support that everyone gave me while working on this project. It was so long-term. Let me know what you think. The third thing that I just did sometime last month, it's a comic book pitch. So in my third year of my program, which I just finished, we had a comic elective, and I got to make a graphic novel pitch. This was so exciting. I just got to draw my OC, and I made it fully colored, and it's about 24 pages with some filler pages in there, and it's about cowboys. It's a Western, it's got angels and demons, it has my OCs, it was just such a passion project. Please go check it out, it is so much fun. Again, that will be in the description. I guess I should talk a bit about the drawing itself. You know, every year I try to one-up myself, because it is an improvement thing, but it is also just to see like where I am on average, which is why every year I tried to, except for last year was the exception, I try to do the most comfort zone drawing I can do. And that's how I measure like where I am every year. And before, I will admit, I felt like I was stagnating a bit, which is why I was nervous to do this again, because last year I deviated from that and did some digital painting, but this year I went back to that, and I think it turned out pretty good. I seriously love just doing like lighting like this, and my compositions have gotten stronger. This is crazy, but I've been doing this for 9 years, and I mentioned D&D a few times, but it took me like a few years to think, why don't I just do a D&D-ish design for them? So, you know, I had to hit them with that warlock/sorcerer action. I just think it's so much fun. The colors stay relatively the same just because I want to keep that consistency, and it's really funny just to look back at the first iteration from 2015 and see how like anime and chibi it was, because that's so different from what I'm doing right now. Again, this video is kind of just like a log of how I feel about media, the stuff I'm into every year, where I am in terms of my career and artistic journey, all that stuff. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. I do try to one-up myself every year because I think that's the most important part of art to me. Is just like getting over that competition mindset and just trying to be better than you were before. This video is for me, yes, but I also know a lot of people kind of tune in, I guess, to it every year, and it's why I want to kind of show people like, hey, this is kind of just the process. You're gonna not see that much difference year to year, but over time, it is just staggering to look at. So I hope this video has inspired at least one person. Or I guess I should say this series, because at this point it's almost reaching 10 years of redraws, which is ridiculous. Anyways, I hope this was fun to watch. I know I had to cut it off at some points. My computer's just kind of making problems for me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why it's just acting up and not recording things or not processing things. I had to delete a few clips, which was a bummer. But you know, what can you do? If you want to follow up with all the different projects I work on, I post pretty much every day just because I have kind of like a queue stacked up. I'm on Instagram and Tumblr at BubblyErnie. If you want to buy like prints or something, I also have an imprint store and a Redbubble store. Hope you guys come check me out on Artfight. Catch up with me, you guys. I hope you guys have been good. Have a great day. Have a great year. I will see you in 2025, which is so exciting because that is going to be not only the year I graduate, it's going to be the 10-year anniversary of this video series, so yay! Bye!
Bye.